Roblox is an American invention. But the influence it has today is very much global. Today, we're talking about foreign Roblox games, and shockingly, they can reveal the culture of certain places, like Korean drama merging with murder mystery, Messi in jail, and nightmare-inducing princesses that go after you. That's a turn. Let's start with Brazil, and to the surprise of no one, the country that looks like it could eat its neighbors for breakfast has a shocking amount of games. But there is one game that I think is pretty interesting. Not this Brazilian community game which had e-daters asking people for their age and the buildings in the background are also fake, and I'm honestly impressed with that decision. I'm talking about this. Parque do Bira. Acho que não disse isso direito. But I think it represents Brazilian culture pretty well. Though the map is quite small, there's something atmospheric about it. There are local shops like the bazaar, a burger stand, and the bar itself, which actually looks pretty similar to eateries I've seen in the Philippines. It's really interesting to see supposedly distinct cultures kind of connect to each other. There are NPCs to talk to, and this guy, which seemingly is some sort of Paterno supporter, is that a real political party? It also has lore, football references, and a minigame about gangsters trying to kill you. And apparently they have robotic people roaming around here. It's really interesting, though it's all in Portuguese as you can tell, and I had to use Google Lens to figure out what they're saying. Speaking of Portuguese, does Portugal have a hit game? Oh my, they have country ball, European flags, and football references too. A massive Portugal flag in the distance. The police is shockingly aggressive. Why is that? Is that Messi? Why did they put Messi in jail? Oh, he's going around knocking people out with a knife. Well, that was a very silly thing. In all seriousness, I couldn't find one, but if you are from Portugal and you know a hidden Portuguese gem, you should probably tell me down in the comments. Speaking of Messi, ¿por qué no hablamos de Argentina, el país, y no de la marca filipina de carne enlatada? Let's start with an Argentinian tycoon. Ew, it's AI. Well, it looks like an average tycoon template, but with their currency marked as dollars. After all, they have a questionable currency. And some naming schemes like this one, which I find funny. And of course, there has to be an extravagant outfit. This will go well with Argentinian Roblox players. Is there a better game? Welcome to Argentina. I hope so. While it looks quite a bit beautiful, though I'm not actually sure if this is what Argentina looks like. Look, my favorite street name, Dr. Gus. We love low-resolution textures here at Roblox. They got Argentinian McDonald's. How fun. They have Hotel Sarmiento with a strangely empty backyard, and of course, there's Messi on the TV. I still think the first game was better. Let's move on to the other side of the world, starting with Japan. There are quite a bit of Japanese-inspired games on Roblox, usually in scary games. But aside from the fact that my next sentence will be in Japanese, 今日お話しするゲームは日本の食事についてです。Conveyor belt sushi. If I would ever visit Japan, I want to see this with my own eyes. The game is exactly what it sounds like. A place where sushi goes in circles and you just vibe and eat a lot. You grab chopsticks, tap on whatever passes by, place on the table, boom, sushi. Every bite earns you sushi points, which you can buy stuff with like plushies, candy goodies, stuff from JP Mart, and this ridiculously expensive hotel. You can eat upstairs, downstairs, rooftop, garden, and Area 51. My favorite. But what if you were the food? Well, this is Secret Staycation. You start as a humble apple, but unlock more edibles by finding them hidden throughout the house. And yes, that involves getting flushed by a toilet to find the chicken nugget. Hi Gappy, you're here. It's like Find the Markers, but way better. There's a fridge menu to switch between your food forms. Speaking of food and fish stuff, let's go down to our neighbors down south and to my beloved birthplace, that is the Philippines.
Uy! Philippines! Philippines!
Number 16, sa balota.
And with over 7,600 islands, we have a lot of sea. So let's go hop on a ferry. This is Philippine Seafarers Project, a Roblox game where you're not just a pirate, you're navigating real-life inspired sea routes across the Philippines. Though they look a little triangly and empty. The boats are inspired by actual boats that you can see on Philippine ports. I myself have been through many of them, and it's incredibly accurate. Except this one. The ferries don't fly. They spawned it in the wrong place. But you know what most Filipinos like? K-pop. So we're going to South Korea. And this strange murder mystery ripoff. It actually is a Korean version of murder mystery. I am a little impressed that they managed to make it look like those tags you can find in Korean shows. It's really artistic and colorful and cute. And of course, the Koreans themselves are very serious gamers. All the murderers kept winning, and even though I'm pretty good at hiding, when it's my turn to be a sheriff, I miss all the shots and die. Aside from that, it looks like Roblox foreign games are very interesting. Surely they're all positive and rainbows and sushi, right? Oh my bland borscht, what is that? By the way, that means hello, we are princesses and we will kill you at 3 AM obby. Oh, okay. It looks like an average obby game, but they kept saying the thing over and over again in Russian. The stages all looked pretty easy and underwhelming, but stage 10 was a shock. The bridge is broken. Is there some kind of hidden button that we can press? No. You actually have to wait for the winners to beat the bridge for you, which is insane. And actually, after you complete the game, fake Disney princesses are going to chase after you. Great. Well, that was an experience. But for now, it's the end.